Right. Hello, everyone. So we got today a 777 review, if we can say so. We got also replay, which one we're going to watch later on. And straight away, I want to talk about how did I play this tank, obviously, and what kind of equipment did I use, and what kind of perks I use, and what kind of field modifications I'm going to use. So first of all, straight away, I'm going to start about my crew, which is understandable if you're gonna go for every single person, brother in arms, as a priority, obviously. And then we got, for example, what we got over there. This one, loader. Loader always, I would say, if you got first two skills to choose, and you got brother in arms, obviously, and then you have allows quicker to switch intuition, that go for that one, obviously. But I'm not playing with the gold, so I don't really need intuition. But you guys, I would say brother in arms, intuition, repairs. Then we got gunner as well. I would go for brother in arms. Then for snapshots, because it's Russian tank, you need to snap. And repairs, because in the gunner there is not really important other skills. Obviously, after that I would go for fire extinguisher, and then probably designated target. Maybe it's difficult to choose because none of them really important. Then driver you got, and driver I would go for brother in arms and smooth ride, because it's really important as again for gun handling, and plus clutch braking as well for better gun handling, which is quite important in Russian tank gun handling. You know, Russian RNG is always welcome, but never know. You need as much as possible gun handling in Russian heavy. And then we got commander, which would go for brother in arms for 6 cents, obviously. And in my opinion, every single tank have to have full view range. Train it. And after that, obviously, you can go for repairs if you want, or you can go for jack of all trades or sound detected by if RT gonna shoot you. But in these days, RT is not really common in the game anymore, in my opinion. So your own choice where you're gonna go after that one. But in my opinion, these four have to be as a priority. Right, let's go to check out the ammunition, for example. I'm a player without gold, as you know. So this is how I would go. And if I would be a player with the gold, this is how I would go. Half-half. He got incredibly OP, strong premium ammunition. And those 340 penetration, you just can go through every single tank. But because I'm not a gold player, so I'm playing like that. And 258 penetration is more than enough to penetrate most of the tanks. Or well, at least you have to struggle, obviously, in some cases. High explosions only 2, because not often you're gonna use them. Then, on repairs, we, as you know, 777 have a perma one, then first aid kit, and obviously food is always welcome. Obviously, if you want to save the credits, fire extinguisher, but I don't want to save credits, trust me. Food is very important for every single game. Right, consumables. What do we got? For city map, if you got the city map, close distance range battle, I would go for verticals, rammer, and HP boost. You don't need vents, because still all battle gonna be in a close distance. Instead of that, you're gonna have HP boost, which is, I think, so important. And the second layout for open, for example, map, I would go vents, rammer, and verticals as a standard layout. This is my standard layout. Could be also turbo, but this tank is quite fast, to be honest. And I would say vents and rammer with verticals is way better choice. Right, next one. Field modifications, more field modifications. So we got first one choice to reduce the way to make worse the suspension, or but increase maintenance speed. I think so. Suspension is quite important. Plus, traverse speed is really important, because you are a heavy tank and you need to angle as quicker as possible. So, in my opinion, I would go for this one for a better traverse speed and suspension durability. And then you got the second choice, reducing aiming time but increasing dispersion, or increasing aiming time but, well, reducing aiming time but increasing dispersion. That's a difficult one. That's truly difficult thing, but I would say dispersion, there is not big difference, but aiming time, they changing really huge amount. As you can see, 2.4 or 2.6, almost 7. So I would go for aiming. Sometimes you need to aim quicker, trust me. Trust me. So the third one, the level 5 of field modifications. You can have a reduced stun direction. Do you need it? Or increase view range. Do you need these days stun direction to reduce it? Yes, of course. But how often you getting artists, free artists in the game, or 2 artists in the game? Not often anymore. Maybe back in the days before nerf or whatever it was for artists, that would work out. But now I would say view range is really important in any tank, as I mentioned already. So I would go for view range. Now number 7, field modification level. You can increase your top speed, or you can increase your gun handling plus aiming time. This is really difficult choice. It depends of your game style. If you want to have a fast tank, aggressive tank, and so on, I would recommend you to go for increasing speed. But I am an aggressive player, but if I have a gun handling way better, I'm going for a gun handling. So this is 777, and this is how I use it, and this is what I use it. Now let's go to check out a replay, which one I'm gonna show you for you boys and girls. I hope so you're gonna enjoy. Hello. Hello everyone. I got my first recorded replay, which is 777, object 777 for today, and we're gonna have a quite nice or quite decent gameplay, if I can say so. At least it was for me. So I hope so you're gonna enjoy it. Let's check out what we're gonna have today. What do we got? So we're playing against tier 8. Obviously it's gonna be difficult. Nah, it's not gonna be super difficult, but it's gonna be super difficult. And what we got no gold at all. We got 258 millimeters of penetration plus 940 shell velocity, which is really low. We got no gold, but remember the gold ammunition in this tank is really decent. 340 penetration, that's more than enough to penetrate every single tank in the game. And we got 2 shells of high explosions. Which ones? We don't really need it. I think so. So let's check what we can do. First of all, we're getting to the middle. Early damage, crossfire, Russian tank, bounce. No problem, because it's Russian armor, so what you can expect. When there's a Russian tank, you have a bigger chance obviously to penetrate, but side of armors is just too strong for any penetration. Anyway, we got no gun depression, and as you can see, 705 camping, doing no pressure whatsoever. So I decide to go and give some snapshot for the concept. Obviously he just turned to me like a robot, and he spanked me as well. So I would say that's a good trait. And overall we're gonna try to relocate from this position, I think so. Just one more just to make sure, and now we're gonna try to fall back. Just to keep that in mind that this game was a free mark of excellence game. So did I just destroy the interest of this game? Probably. Anyway, so we're gonna try to control middle. As you can see, we got 1-2 tank destroyers who's sniping in the back, plus mediums, not doing any pressure. So that's means sooner or later probably we're gonna lose right side. And our heavy is also not doing pressure. Meanwhile, I am heavy as well. But I decided to just chill in the middle because I didn't want to do too much pressure. Apparently, if I would do pressure on the left side, right side, or middle, I would get punishment really badly. 1 to 3 so far. I'm getting spotted from magical fairies, which is not bueno like always, and it's quite difficult to figure it out who's spotting me. I thought it was Isu who was spotting me, but Isu have no no camouflage at all, so I should spot him as well, but apparently it wasn't issue. My light tank even not managing to spot that person, so it was really interesting who was spotting me all the time. Anyway, as you can see, my medium's doing pressure on the hill, heavy still holding the line. So what does that mean? Probably means that my char future and the unit is gonna give crossfire for those heavies over here, which is good sign. So I thought I will go already to support my heavies because we can do pressure, but then I realized there is no point to go over there. As you can see, there is only light tank in the middle of that. So what's that mean? I need to support him or support myself or try to give some crossfire. So I didn't want to push any more heavy line. I instead of that decided to just chill in the middle. I think so that wasn't bad decision whatsoever. As you can see, this tank doesn't have really great gun depression. He got only -6 gun depression, which is quite standard for a Russian tank, innit? So don't rely on his gun a lot. He's also working like a Russian, but as you can see, sometimes he can hit really long distance shots. As we just show you, Type 61 received one of them, 400, 350 meters shot. And there is easy shot for Char Future. He's going in the front, whatever, easy peasy, mental squeezy. And we got spotting damage, which is awesome. I love to have spotting damage. Remember guys, if you struggling to deal damage, there is always a chance to spot. And when you spot, it's the same if you deal damage. There is some contract accuracy. Russian tank is always accuracy. If there is requiring some RNG always welcome in Russian tank. And that was quite difficult shot, but obviously it went in. So as you can see, my decision by sitting in the middle of the map, it was working out, and it worked out. We got just easy 600, almost 700 spotting damage just to Char Future, which is awesome. Always welcome. And also on the left side, our heavies with the mediums managed to break through and kill all enemy heavies. So what that means? So most of the enemy gonna be on the right side and the middle. So this is just perfect for us to farm and yeah, or not. Type 69 saying my ass is very strong, and we're bouncing him obviously, but we got spotting damage, which is lovely. 1038 spotting damage. Mwah. Love it. I love it, honestly. So far we got 2,100 spotting damage and 2,100 damage, which is perfect in my opinion. So what we got there, we still have our cap side and we still have heavy side. I'm just trying to do some blind shots to Isu, but that was a waste of shells because I would spot Isu in any case. Isu just literally got no camouflage at all. So enemy took our right side of the flank, which is no bueno. There is the lovely Isu. I just dodged Isu shot, which is welcome. I don't like to receive 750 damage from Isu, never ever. It's nice to give to someone 750, but to receive it, it's not great at all. That's one of the easy shots so far in this game, I think so. There was no pixel shot like usually it is. Right, as you can see, I'm still sitting in the same position. I don't want to do any pressure. I don't want to come in open and just died. Obviously, Artie doing a great job by snapping my turret for almost 300, which is understandable. And we got no commander for a while. If I'm not mistaken, we lost commander. And we're gonna have 45 seconds to wait to get commander back, seems like. No, I was wrong. Not the first time, not the last time. And what we got, I just kill our T-103, which means LT doing his job, enemy LT doing great job. And here I did small mistake by not fully aiming. I had chance to fully aim, but obviously, as I said, I'm afraid and I'm paranoid of Isu. 750 is always just better to avoid that, honestly, trust me. Montana going in the middle of open saying pew, and then he get perma-truck, and obviously I'm not able to deal any damage, which is Nothing new. And we're trying to fall back, and then he's starting to move. RNG, like always. Probably many of you had a situation when you sniping, and then you thinking, ah, okay, I'm gonna relocate, and boom, like 5 tanks showing up in that position where you sniped before, or someone just appearing, easy damage. Anyway, 7 to 10, and we got quite equal HP, which is really nice. So that's mean we're losing by 3 tanks, but we're not losing by HP. So we need to be really careful with picking. If you pick, remember they got 3 extra tanks where they can obliterate you. I was passive in beginning, and now it's just more and more I need to be passive. T-44 getting spotted on the right side. In my opinion, type T-69 is still sitting in the same position, and ISO obviously as well. The question is, where is the 705 with LLC? We're losing Moots, an enemy Batchat, Arty, playing really well. So far he got 5 kills, which is really impressive. And once again we got RNG from Russian RNG, always welcome. We missed the shot, which one was really important, and every single shot actually in this game now really important. We're losing now by 4 tanks, and we're starting to lose HP as well, which is really bad sign. We need to start to eliminate guns. And that's missed again, like always, and we're receiving 1 shot from WZ, who's still sitting in the base, and he's doing actually a great job. We got 300 spotting damage because Su just killed that one dude who was trying to push. Perfection. You see, sometimes guys, if it looks like it's gonna be end of the game, don't surrender. Trust yourself. Just be passive. And maybe passive gonna work out. As you can see, Isu coming to your side, and he's just basically feeding you and face finishing him. Perfect. It's just perfect. And what we got? We got 6,000 combined already with 1,500 blocking. 9 to 11. 9 to 11. We're losing by 2 tanks and by minus 500. 705 start to do pressure. He relocated from position. He's finishing my face, which is not face, but face, the tank face. And we got time to finish the T-44, which is successful. We're killing him. And now what I decide to do, I will try to push the 705 because Su-103 coming from behind. Art is spanking us for 151. So far it's like 400 or 500 already lost HP from RT. And 705 doing small mistake, no angling, boom, easy kill, 69 HP. Kill, which is lovely, always welcome, always lovely. So what I spotted that Type 69 is still in the same position. So by pushing like this, there is 2 options. RT gonna spank me and Type 69 gonna fully clip me. But I said, I need to go because LLC gonna cap. So I see this lovely ship. By this lovely ship I can cover myself. I have a strange feeling that Type 69 didn't pick. That was really strange, and he's now picking and giving me 1 shot. Apparently, in my opinion, he have a not auto loader gun. If I'm not mistaken, T69 don't have it. Anyway, LC in open. We managed to hit him before RT spanked us, and we managed to reset the cap, and plus Su managed to finish the LC, which is very important, really super important. So now we are really in middle of open for RT, which is really bad. So what I was trying to do, I tried to snap this T69. Obviously I'm failing, and I'm quite lucky that WZ missed the shot. RT splashing for 80, so I'm in triple crossfire basically. But really important to kill one of those dudes, and T69 is one of them because WZ is full HP. We're gonna try to snap him one more time. Boom! Russian RNG in the face. Easy. Now we're gonna try to avoid RT shell because I don't know, is he autoloader or he's 1 shell RT? I don't know. Seems like he's autoloader in my opinion, or maybe not. Well, we will see later on. Anyway, so we know that WZ is in the middle in D4 section. So what are we gonna try to do? We know that RT is in the casual B9, B0 position, so we're gonna try to flank them from the right side. Obviously, probably everyone gonna do that. My Su 10130 quite smart. He didn't pick. If he would pick, Artie could kill him in one basically shot because why not? Artie's nerf. No, I'm joking, but obviously for Artie to penetrate tanks like Su, Scorpions, or whatever tanks with low millimeters of armors is quite easy. So we decide to push from the right side, and seems like it's gonna be a long trip to get someone over there. 2 minutes of the game left, and I was expecting to go for Artie, but apparently WZ relocated, which is quite dangerous now. And as you can see on the minimap, Artie gets spotted on T1, which is really great news. So that's mean he's on the move. He's not aiming for me. So I decided to do straight away pressure towards WZ. Obviously, I'm not gonna pick him from the right side. If you're gonna pick him from the right side, it's not smart because he's expecting that. He's definitely expecting that you're gonna pick him from the right side. So we're gonna try to flank it. In the meanwhile, we're gonna try to flank him. There is a bad shot. WZ is here, so he's afraid to pick because WZ can kill him. It's understandable. But as soon as I get this position, I was expecting that Su gonna try to kill Batchat. Gonna do pressure because I'm already here. And as you can see on the right side, WZ was waiting for me. So I knew 100% he's not gonna get killed. And this guy have to go and give pressure for Batchat to kill him. But apparently the sad news, what happened? He did not. And I get killed by Batchat. And he's aiming to WZ and he's giving one for him. And only now he's starting to do pressure on Artie. Auto-locking Artie, giving him 390. I don't know, this is I think so super low roll. If I'm not mistaken, Su130 have 490 alpha or something like that. And he missing the second shot obviously, and we got 12 seconds left. WZ just bounced or absorbed hit round to Su, which is impressive again. And for free, Artie missing one draw. I don't know how about you boys and girls, but this draw was quite sad. And what I can tell you, there was misunderstanding in the gameplay on the end. If Su would kill Batchat a little bit faster, we could win this game. But anyway, 14 to 14. It's quite a lovely game. And I will take it as a great game.